This about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Cody Parkey.
Well, he tried to get rid of it. Pressure was coming right in his face, and it turned out to be a bad thing.
And it's so easy to be critical of him in that spot. When you have all those people bearing down on you, probably his last thought was just get rid of the ball. Give them what they want. Unfortunately, he gave it to them too well. Picked it off, ran it back for a touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It was Von Miller who shot in there to get him down.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a pass, and it's complete to QT. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. On play action, it's Wentz. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Houston. Brandon Cooks. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. This is caught inside the 15, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score Browns 17, Texans 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wentz. Nelson's got it here right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
Houston.
On 1st down, it's Logan. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
He was brought down at the...
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And it's 3rd down.
It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Logan. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Texans.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Open man is QT, complete. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
It's a pickup of 6.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Nelson. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. The gain of 5 that time gives them the conversion and makes it 1st and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown.
T.J. Logan, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have cut it to within a score. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Score Browns 17, Texans 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Now Parkey for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Browns 24, Texans 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete.
Second down.
Now that'll bring up second down. On play action, Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Terrence Mitchell right there on the coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Now Wentz on third down. That'll be taken in by Anderson. They do get 9, but it leads to fourth down. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45.
Now a play fake. Wentz steps away. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Wentz got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Touchdown, Houston.
Brandon Cooks with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans draw a bit closer.
Score Browns.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Take over first.
That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Open man is Robbie Anderson. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First down, Houston.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And Cooks hands it over the middle. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also into field goal range at the 28. Now a timeout.
It's a gain of
7 seconds left in the first half.
First down, Texans.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Now, we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
Fourth down.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll find Akins there, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. Wentz now on 1st down. Lets it go for Nelson. On Wentz is intercepted yet again. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Cleveland offense ready to go. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
When you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, I'm just sitting back in my chair. Let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Logan, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
At the 26.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. J.J. Nelson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
His kick is
and this one through the uprights and good.
The game, 31-31.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
With the give to Nick Chubb. The tackle made by Brandon Williams. Brings up third down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
At the 36-yard line.
A first down throw for Mayfield. They set up the screen to Chubb. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down.
And for a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Flushed out right, and his pass incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And 10.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run. Here's Janovich, the fullback. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Andy Janovich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns have moved out in front. Parkey with the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead.
31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Wentz. And he's taken down. This will be a Browns sack.
How about that one? The so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
Well, now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Logan. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. J.J. Nelson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead.
38-all.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Troy Pride. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Caught left side. It's Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. They give the Chubb out of the gun, and they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
A loss of a yard.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. So they pass on the chance to kick the go-ahead field goal, and that may be one they're going to regret big time.
And I think the head coach is going to have some splaining to do, right? Because in this situation, you kick the field goal to give yourself that chance at victory. By going for it, maybe you're saying you don't trust your field goal kicker, or maybe he knows something we don't. Maybe the kicker's hurt. So there'll be a lot of questions in the post-game press conference.
Makes the rest of this 4th quarter and the rest of this game very interesting. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Logan. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Texans.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Wentz going to run with it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Wentz going to throw. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Darren Lee providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to air. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Texans 45. Browns 38.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Mayfield off the play fake. Rolling to his right. He'll try and run it. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, helped their spot, and stacked him up.
Got an open man. It's Ruggs. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the 1st down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Here's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Call it a gain of 5, 4th down now. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Wentz. He's going to rifle one deep left side. This is caught. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New England Patriots. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.